Freedom belongs to the people. Where every voice matters, every story belongs. America has always been a nation built by the people. Not by one culture, not by one language, not by one way of being, but by the breathtaking diversity of human lives that dared to believe freedom was possible. And when we talk about freedom, we cannot whisper. We cannot water it down. Freedom is the heartbeat of this country. It is the promise that every person, every family, every culture, every story has the right to exist without being forced into someone else's mold. From the very beginning, this land was alive with many languages. Historian Shirley Brice Heath reminds us that early America was linguistically pluralistic from the start, and that the founders did not seek to impose English as a unifying force because they believed liberty required freedom of linguistic expression. That wasn't an accident. That was a choice, a vision. Religious freedom was built the same way. John Butler writes that the colonies were the most religiously diverse society in the Western world, and that this diversity shaped the First Amendment's radical protections. The founders didn't fear difference. They protected it. They enshrined it. They understood that freedom dies the moment uniformity becomes law. And political theorist Will Kimlicka reminds us why. Freedom is undermined when individuals are forced to abandon their cultural identity. He stated that in 1995. That truth is as urgent today as it was then. Because when we start telling people there is only one right way to speak, or pray, or live, we are not defending America, we are dismantling it. English-only movements didn't come from the founders. Sociolinguist Terence Wiley shows that they emerged long after the founding era and have no basis in the founding documents of the United States. They are not about freedom. They are about conformity, and conformity has never been the American dream. James Madison warned us about this. He wrote that liberty depends on the protection of diverse faculties. He understood that our differences are not a threat. They are the safeguard of our democracy. And that is why our movement stands where it does. Because America is not made great by narrowing who belongs. America is made great by widening the circle, by lifting the voices that have been silenced, by honoring the languages and cultures that have always been here, by remembering that freedom is not the right to be the same, it is the right to be yourself. This is why we say every voice matters. Every story belongs. Because the American story is not a single melody, it is a chorus. It is the sound of many languages, many histories, many hopes rising together. It is the courage of people who refuse to disappear. It is the promise that no one has to trade their identity for their place in this country. We fight for that promise. We protect that promise. We carry that promise forward, not because it is easy, not because it is comfortable, but because it is the soul of this nation. And as long as we stand together, every voice, every story, every culture, every language, America will not just endure. America will flourish. America will finally become what it was always meant to be, a home where freedom belongs to the people, all the people, every single one.